Huh?
Hi, gamers.
Man.
It's time.
Man.
Welcome in!
Welcome
Maybe.
in.
Welcome back to
So I
Micro Barista.
missed the hydrate from midnight hours ago, sorry.
Oh, what the hell? You're so dry.
47 minutes ago, and I'm just now doing that hydrate.
Dry lips
Yeah.
have an ass.
I blame that. I was probably right around when I rolled volume, so I probably needed. I was probably looking real thirsty. I was probably looking real down bad. I needed that water,
Uh-huh.
and now it's in me.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Who's voicing this? Who's disembodied? The problem we're still having with this game. Who's talking?
So I noticed this in the last stream we did. They don't make it abundantly clear until later. But this is your guy. This is your guy. The little puff. What I thought was a little puff on the side there. That's the silhouette of their head.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like the other ones had hair.
Yeah, and this one does not have hair. So that's the guy you were voicing. That's
that
the
looks
guy.
like a default skull though. That doesn't look like.
Yeah,
What's his
no, I'm
face?
not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's a good way to communicate it at all. But
Man,
it is you.
I'd love to see that. Could use a pick me up. I think
And
that's
then that's the
also
other
me.
guy.
That was
Damn. Promise it'll be there. Kind of inconsistent. Still though, a hallway that's only there sometimes. How do you get to the kitchen otherwise? There's another slightly longer one that we use instead. It's much less exciting. But on the upside, it's consistently there. I love telling new people about it though. Reaction's always hilarious. I definitely didn't expect to be getting enthusiastic today over a weird quantum hallway. I don't like how quantum was spaced out there.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Weird kerning.
If you want to maybe doubt how to say quantum for a second, like I know that word.
Hugh, you want him?
easy. Do you quantum? Oh God! Speaking of, have you guys seen Fanta's new logo?
I have not.
Oh, it's horrendous. I hate it. It's the worst thing in the world.
Oh no, let me take a look.
They modernized Fanta and it looks bad.
As somebody who doesn't like capitalism to begin with, I'm sure that I would have had a negative opinion of the logo.
They took away the leaf.
They took away the leaf. Look at it, Parv. What is that?
Oh wait, they hit it with the fucking minimalized.
Yup.
Shit, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. I will go see this. Fanta.
It was already worse than it was before.
2024.
Because it was that particularly great logo to begin with, but I at least recognized her.
Yeah, no. Wow, they fucking took away the leaf, huh? Truly playful universal identity. They ditched the fucking fruit. Where's the fruit?
Yeah,
Out of the corner of my eye, I would
was-
think that's Fortnite.
Yeah, it
Hold
looks like
on,
something
I'm
the
seeing
Fortnite
versions that still
battle
have the leaf.
Huh?
I'm seeing versions that. Oh wait, no. I
That's
see it now.
2016. Yeah, the
Yeah.
one that has that font but is leafed is from
Why the
2016.
fuck they ditched the leaf?
Why'd they
The
just
leaf
The
was
one
so
thing that made the
good.
logo stand. The one thing that made the logo stand out, and they
Yeah.
got rid of.
Now it's like all orange. It's so mind-numbingly orange. Sorry, Parv.
I didn't actually have anything to say.
I think he meant sorry because.
Sorry to
orange.
bash on
You know,
the
nothing
color
wrong, nothing
orange.
wrong with being orange.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
you
nothing wrong with
know,
being orange.
listen. I might like orange a lot, but yeah, you gotta have more than that. You gotta have more flavor.
You
Yeah.
gotta have them orange.
Orange. Put that on a shirt. We need orange.
We need more orange.
Or
Got a point.
enthusiastic at all, actually. Because as soon as I stop and think about it, I realize I'm actually extremely messed up about this. She's just reading.
Look at that wide-eyed stare.
What's that interesting in that book? I understand. Life has gotten very weird very fast. Conceptually speaking. Or, your life. I should be better at talking about this by now, shouldn't I? Geez, that's not a fun one to think about, huh? Just keep talking about the hallway, so I can keep my mind off this. To be honest, I'm not sure I could even properly explain a lot of what goes on in here. The building's mildly sentient. Too much magic in the soil for it to not be, really. So the cafe's alive? Not necessarily. Plenty of things have come to life here, but as far as we can tell, the building itself doesn't really fall into that category. Also, it mostly tends to shift itself in ways that are helpful, instead of frustrating, so... Quantum hallways. I'm making myself a cuppa... Cuppa?
A cuppa.
Cuppa. So it's like a shorthand for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just weird to see it highlighted.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what caught me off guard. Out of all the things, I was like,
cuppa,
yeah.
cuppa.
I mean,
Cuppa.
I don't know. I feel like cuppa is probably one of the most logical things to have highlighted in a game about running a cafe.
Yeah.
More so than quantum and... Oh, there was something else we had, but...
Yeah, I kind of...
Extrastructural dread or something, you know, dread, misery,
I kind of forgot about all that.
pain.
Kind of forgot about the other ones, except for quantum.
I thought someone was taking notes. Who's taking notes?
I,
Birthdays highlighted.
I took A note. I guess we should have been taking notes.
Harp slog.
Yeah, I'm good for now. Also, what's the barista's name? I didn't actually catch it, and I feel like a jerk. Ah, Maddie. She's the owner now. Not just a barista. Damn. She's moving up
That's-
in the world.
Interesting. I mean, I think we I think we knew that, but still hearing it is...
Well, yeah, her
We
and
knew
him were
that.
talking about it at the
Yeah.
end of last time.
It is interesting, though, because you would think it's the other way around, but...
Yeah.
I think it used to be, but you know, I mean...
It used to be.
We're also 170 years old or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
something like
gotta
that.
pass it on.
Still makes coffee, of course. But since she's the owner now, she has a lot more to juggle. What are you asking? Got your eye on her? No.
No.
Anyway.
No.
Oh!
Hey!
I have a boyfriend. Had a boyfriend. I'm dead now.
L.
I don't had no have.
There it is.
Had, yeah. Oh.
Had. Oh, geez. This is a lot. I can't imagine how he's feeling. Try not to think about it. Okay. Yep. Oh no, that's the seeds of doubt right there.
Mm-hmm.
In real time. Oh, okay.
Impressive to pre-bury your gays.
Yeah.
They buried our gays before we even knew they were gays.
Damn it.
Sorry. Sorry, you got hit by the straight police. Sorry.
Goddamn.
Hate those guys. Wish they wouldn't show up around here.
Man.
You want that drink now?
Man.
I think I want something a little more potent than coffee right now. Sorry. So like an espresso martini?
Don't enable him, Sean.
Shh. I can get you something stronger, mate. Forgot they were Aussie. Shot of whiskey, perhaps?
Whiskey.
How would you forget that they're Aussie? They said cuppa. Where else are they saying cuppa?
Listen, I didn't know that was an Aussieism. I didn't know that
There's
was a
not
down under term.
Louisianaism.
You never know. Maybe the Japanese love saying kappa.
Possible.
Mhm.
For all I know, it's a Boston thing.
I thought this was a cafe. Well, it is. Mostly. We do serve alcohol, though. And stronger things on request. Stronger? Like what? Baiju? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that term is. What is that?
Yeah, also, I'm not aware.
Wrigley, do you know?
I'm not familiar, but something tells me you didn't pronounce it. I feel like that is not how you pronounce it, but I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I
I don't
honestly
know.
wouldn't know.
Absinthe? I know absinthe.
Oh, I know absinthe.
That one's at least.
Pure ethanol? Everclear.
Baiju or Xiaoju is a colorless Chinese liquor, typically coming in between 35% and 60% alcohol by volume.
Oh, okay. So
And
real
absinthe
quick-
is a bit more than that, I believe.
Yeah, well, you can't get genuine absinthe in America,
Oh yeah, no.
No.
especially the stuff with the worms in it. Still,
I want to say it's like 45 to 70%.
Sorry, the worms? The
yeah,
worms?
the worms.
Sorry?
Worms.
Sorry. What?
Worm.
Worms?
Mhm.
Huh? Sorry,
Worm.
the worms?
The worms.
The
The
worms.
worms, you know, the
The
worms. Have you ever?
The absinthe worms.
Have you never-
Absinthe worms.
You've had
What
absinthe
do
before,
you-
right?
I've never had absinthe.
Well,
I barely know what absinthe is, clearly, because there's worms in the process.
I mean,
Worm.
it's the only way you can treat pain, as we all know.
hmm
Nothing better has been developed.
Then the
Yeah.
worm.
Worm.
You gotta have the worm.
It's just a joke I'm missing.
This is not a joke. Worm.
This is news
What
to me,
the
to be
fuck?
entirely honest.
Alright, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Absinthe. Worm.
Second time absinthe has
Wormwood.
coming up for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is there a worm in absinthe?
Wait. So there's but there's wormwood.
Yeah.
So named for its ability to kill and expel intestinal worms from the human body. In parentheses, gross.
Oh. Yep.
Thanks.
But there's not a worm in it. It's wormwood. Yeah?
Wormwood.
Not a worm?
Yeah.
In the wormwood? In the absinthe?
I mean, there's no worm in it anymore, but there was worm.
Like a sip to find out?
No, you don't want to taste
I mean,
absinthe.
I
It tastes like ass.
tried
It's so bad.
So I understand.
Absinthe is not a tasty drink. I don't know why people like it. It's like people that like sambuca. No thanks. I'm good.
Mhm.
There's the tequila that has the hallucinogenic worms in it, but yeah. Absinthe's made with the wormwood.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, okay. God damn it. Alright. My curiosity is half satisfied. I'm gonna have to look into this shit later.
Alright. Think a place like this wouldn't have anything stronger than that? Stronger than pure ethanol? Sure. Remind me later, and I might pull out some of my special reserve.
Don't enable him, Kashan.
Let me drink, woman! Hey, someone's gotta drink it. I know you're not gonna touch this stuff aside from setting it on fire.
Excuse me, I have perfectly good reasons for wanting to set a puddle of distilled soul on fire.
Oh. You can distill the soul?
Yeah,
What's that?
duh.
It's like, oh.
You can ingest the soul like some kind of soul eater?
Well, that sounds like a really good
Distilling
title
it-
for a
no,
comic.
wait, fuck. That's a... Still in a dream. That's a
I should
snake
publish
eater.
that.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm.
Your head is on some kind of black paper moon up in the stars, I think. If you are thinking snake eaters. Go feed on a tree frog, you hooligan.
Oh man. I
Not
will.
really though.
Oh,
That remake looks really good. Speaking of remakes, Paper Mario is back, baby.
I've heard much celebration.
I've heard
Mostly
many good
about
things.
Vivian.
Yeah.
I've heard
Man.
Vivian and Vivian and Vivian.
I see so much fan art of Vivian.
Good.
Didn't they? Weren't some people mad because they're non-binary now?
I haven't heard
Right,
anything about that.
No, I'm. Vivian, I think it was just one line. Oh, dog, don't. Yeah, dog, interrupt me right in the middle of. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Whoa!
You beast. Great.
Dog kicked out in real time.
I'm evicting that dog.
Wiggly said, "Be gone, foul beast," and kicked
I'm
out
back.
the dog.
She's gone. She's gone forever.
Forever?
What was it? It was like a. I know only really of a line. I'm not exactly a Paper Mario expert, by which I mean I've never played a Paper Mario game. But what was it? It was talking about her sisters and saying a line like, "I realized I wasn't their brother, I was their sister," and then they started fucking bullying the shit out of me. More, something like that.
I remember seeing that they changed the line of dialogue for them.
It was. I don't know if it was changed though. I think it was mostly it was like preserved for the Western release almost. I think somebody else is gonna know this better than me. I'm just spouting off.
I mean,
what I've absorbed.
I'm gonna play the shit out of the remake when I buy it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Right. Because that was if you're gonna play a Paper Mario, that's the one.
So I understand.
That's the one. Like the original Paper Mario, that's a good game. No trash talk about that game. But it's not the 1,000-year door.
That's a legendary one.
Just agree on that one. Yeah.
Hmm.
The last good one. So he's so excited to make someone drink booze with him. Keyshawn! What will it be? Actually, I changed my mind with coffee. Can I order something complex? Gotta treat myself for my last day on Earth. I'm after a sugar rush.
Want a sugar rush? I know how to make those. We need some Carmetrine.
Yeah, Carmetrine. You need Adeldine. You need more Carmetrine.
More Carmetrine.
More Carmetrine!
I'm glad we were on the same page here. If we have the ingredients, it shouldn't be an issue. Maddie can whip it up for you. Cool. In that case, can I have a large quadruple shot, double vanilla caramel,
Oh no.
no foam, super hot, reverse, coconut milk macchiato,
Reverse.
You gotta remember this. I think with the hydrate, Kazakh, and the switch. Oh my god.
with 2 sugars and whipped cream on top.
How many times has Maddie been made to deal with this from people being like, well, it's my last day.
I'm dead. Bake me my coffee. How is he paying with his ghost dollars? What does he do? Or Maddie?
Yes, dearest.
Can you? I don't quite know how, but is this real? Oh, is that too much? I only said like 10 ingredients.
Over 3 paragraphs.
I just gave my drink thesis. You can't make that?
Can't make that? Yeah. Are you a faker?
I was gonna ask for that shot of whiskey Shay mentioned earlier, but it seemed a little extra.
That seemed a little extra.
Well,
Yes. It is too much.
Whoa! Make him his frou fancy ass coffee. Make him the bougiest drink in existence. Come on.
Come on. I don't think even Starbucks would serve that. They just actually name drop Starbucks?
Just complete name
Wow.
drop, yeah.
Because it's a fucked up order, man.
Dang.
Every single word of that increased my urge to set the espresso machine on fire so I wouldn't have to think about ever making coffee again.
Damn. She's real about this.
Ah, but the whiskey's fine. I do that too. I have a counter offer, which you have to accept.
But you have trade offer, but not really. You're taking it.
This is what you're getting.
Yeah?
I'll make you another double shot long black. And I'll put whiskey in it.
You know what? You got me. Sold.
But I won't call you a hipster this time.
Hmm.
If you decline my offer, on God, I will strip your soul from your body and use it to scrub the counters at closing time.
Interesting offer here.
I want to see this.
You know, either it's a pretty even choice here. They will smell delicious afterwards,
Yeah.
if that's any consolation.
Yikes. That does sound like a competitive counteroffer. Not the soul thing. I'll take the coffee.
My generosity knows no bounds. Normie.
Well, it wasn't hipster.
She didn't
I'm
lie.
called a normie. Also, it's nighttime now. It's very night.
So, wait, is this narration or I'll assume it isn't. So to conclude, that order sucked because it defies the laws of physics. Has a heart attack's worth of sugar in it, and is something only wankers ask for.
Well,
Damn.
Damn.
are we allowed to
Alright.
use that word? Can we say that?
You say that? Please say yes.
That's like serving cut.
It's not?
I think we can say that one too, surely.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the two are comparable. Unless
No,
there's
no.
unless I'm horribly out of the loop.
As far as I know, yeah. I think
It was more like
wanker.
just a joke, you know.
Mhm.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
couldn't read it.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
But can I say it?
Say it,
Staple on a
Parf.
walk street.
Say it.
A watch a streak. Wanker.
Is it?
Don't tell anyone I said that.
I clipped it. Sorry, it's mine now.
Fuck.
Hopefully
it
this isn't on
possible-
YouTube or anything.
To die twice?
Surely not.
That
Yep.
is
Yep.
wiggly.
Especially if you're a shadow. They die twice.
Oh.
You can die twice if you're brought back from the dead. Or if
Or
you're...
if you manage to really annoy someone between here and the next place. Cat girl's trying to steal my lines.
See, the lack of... Because it's obvious you're speaking now, of course. But like the lack of dialogue labels makes it kind of hard to tell
Yeah.
sometimes if they're just moving to someone else for thematic reasons. To like,
Yeah.
to, you know...
Yeah.
We just need colored text.
Come on!
Give everyone a color.
Colored text is also not a perfect solution to that kind of problem, though, because
Yeah,
some
right.
people are varying degrees of colorblind.
That's true, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but I think we're all built different. I don't think we have that problem.
We're built different.
So true.
So
we don't have that genetic deficiency. We can see colors.
You can enable a colorblind mode in your games. Like you can implement colorblindness friendly colors for stuff, specifically
Yeah.
for people who have trouble discerning those colors. So for the rest of us, not here.
I don't know why
Oh, text outline. Oh, there are text options though. That's interesting.
I don't know why, when I was trying to think of a way to make that, like,
Actually, yeah.
colorblindness
Bump that up a bit. Actually,
friendly,
yeah.
all I
Yeah,
could
that's
think
what I was
of,
thinking.
rather than just using, like,
Oh,
filters
that's so
for...
much better.
That's a lot better, right? That's a
That
lot
is...
better.
That's helpful. I don't know why, the only thing I can think of, instead of just, like, using different colors that aren't vulnerable to colorblindness, was to have, like, particles of shapes coming out around. Because, like, you know
Oh,
how
yeah.
a lot of games will do that.
Oh! Yes, actually. That's
Have, like-
good. That's very good thinking, Parfait.
Yeah. But it would be...
Cat girl sure is thinking.
It would be a little silly as an alternative to just having the name.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's silly, actually. I think that's a completely reasonable suggestion. I don't think that's silly.
All right. You know, maybe you
I'm
got a point.
I'm disagreeing. I'm dropping a hard disagree with yourself, Dad.
Maybe you got a
I think that's
point.
a completely... Because if you use a name, if you throw a name in there, right, then it's not obstructing the dialogue, but it's text in addition to the dialogue. Whereas if you use shapes, unique shapes, you're just left with dialogue.
Got a
And
point.
it's left to the person to interpret who is speaking.
Yeah,
on
okay,
their
yeah.
record. There's a distinction
Yeah.
there that I think matters.
Yeah, because then you're not immediately revealing a name or...
Yeah. Well, because
That
what
too.
this game did to start was, like, we just
Confusing
had...
as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even with the Valhalla, they just have the name as question mark. Or, like, a Persona game where it's, like, sassy lost child.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you can you can do question marks or like or what is it? Disgaea
Generalization.
did that as well, or a similar thing. I think they did question marks, and then they would also adapt depending on what they were calling the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mid boss.
Boss.
But having their name would be fine. I just think that there's a difference in presentation between something like the shapes and something like having the name there that can have a different effect depending on what you're going for.
Yeah.
Both are equally valid, though.
I agree.
You got a point.
Game design.
Game design. When are we gonna make a videos game?
I
Well,
wonder.
you see, we're officially just making Nirvana ourselves because I don't know. I don't know what production hell that game's stuck in, but I need her.
I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna make it myself. Hey, if fucking
Exactly.
if Silksong could get a release date, then surely.
But Wiggly, that doesn't have a release date.
But I thought it. Did it not get a release date?
No, Silksong does not have a release date.
What was the announcement then?
It was put on a store and given a rating.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, we have a release date.
God damn it. I thought it had a release date.
Yeah, Kai, I think, may be dead at this point.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Kai had a
poor
meltdown.
Kai.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's okay. There's actually a really cool like Souls-like Metroidvania coming out this week. I think she'll probably pick up.
Oh shit? Real?
It's called Nine Souls. Here, I'll post a link to it.
I don't know if I've heard of it.
It's one I've been following for a while. But yeah, it comes out this week, and I'm very excited. Excited for me to give it my money and then not play it.
Real.
Fair. I can't criticize you whatsoever if I look at my Steam library. Cannot criticize.
I need to still beat Biogun first.
Oh, Nine
What am I
Souls isn't
looking
the
at?
sun. Isn't that kind of Souls?
I'm kind of in love with the art style though. It looks so cool.
There's an interesting.
Ooh, yeah, I do like this.
It looks very Kai coded though.
Mm-hmm. This is how Kai will survive another, however long.
This is how Kai can still win.
It's still crazy that because it's supposed to come out last year, right?
That sounds right to me, but I also haven't been following it.
I want to
Silksong
say
or Nirvana?
Silksong. Nirvana was supposed to come out 2020.
Oh,
Well, that didn't
Lord.
fucking happen, did it?
Yeah. It's been in development hell. I think it had to do partially with like where the game developers are. There was like civil war or something going on.
Oh.
You know, that would do it.
But I also just don't know because it's kind of like radio silent. Like, what the hell is going on with it?
I thought the devs were Brazilian. Are they not?
I don't know. I don't know. I forget. But I just know that that game is in production hell. It's very sad.
Yeah.
I won't hurt.
I won't her.
I won't hurt. Yeah, it had. Yeah, Nirvana had a release date and everything, and then just did not come out. Anyway, which is more likely because Resurrection is illegal.
But if you're asking whether you can get a heart attack or whatever, the answer is no. Life and death have a slightly different meaning here. Can't die from natural causes.
It's a bit complex and weird, and we're still in the process of figuring out how it all works. Over 200 years. He keeps changing
What?
his answer.
You know, that's what the people who have lived hundreds of years would do.
That's true. I'm over 200 years old, and I still haven't made proper sense of it yet. Just got some vague ideas. Right. So, what's keeping me from just staying here? Like, I'm already dead. Why do I have to go to the next place?
You've got a certain number of hours you're allowed to remain on the edge of the mortal realm. Hours are fungible.
Fungible?
They can be bought, sold, and exchanged.
My
Generally
apes.
speaking. My apes!
Sorry. My apes. Sorry.
Are they escaping?
Yes.
They took my
actually.
apes.
Escaping in value. My apes. They took all my apes. Also, only tangentially not actually. I was gonna say tangentially related. It's not related whatsoever. To correct myself, Sukaban Games Venezuelan studio.
Right.
I think it was. I saw a thumbnail for it was a video I think about South American devs, and so I think there was both Jill and a Brazilian flag, and I think that is what had me confused.
Okay.
Ah. But the Council of Death always collects on debts owed to them. And you'll start running up a debt if you stay here too long.
Oh.
Your soul starts to get itchy.
Itchy,
Two.
itchy.
It's not something you want to experience. And if you stay past there a lot of time, I've gotten very uncomfortable very fast. It starts with general irritability,
There you go.
and then worse things begin to happen. Uh-huh. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. How long do I have before I need to make myself scarce?
You get 24 hours. Any longer and we start to pick up the tab. Tab. Since you're on our premises. And as charming as you are, you've already racked up too much time debt from letting people stick around past their expiry date. We're deep enough in the hole as it is, hours-wise.
And cash-wise, we're extremely poor.
We've been a bit too lenient in the past. Letting people stay just a little longer instead of gently shooing them onto the next plane of existence, etc. You know the drill. But hey, since hours are fungible, you can always acquire them some other way. There's something happening tonight, actually, that you might be interested in.
Seriously? You're still doing that?
Shush.
You know, the council doesn't look on that stuff favorably. Ed said so himself.
It draws customers and helps us shave down the debt. I'll take whatever I can get. And hey, fuck Ned.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck Ned.
Get his ass!
If I remember anything from last stream, it's fuck Ned. We don't like that guy.
We don't like that guy.
Hate his ass.
Who's Ned?
We have a 31-year-old right here, you know?
Yeah?
That's definitely it. At,
Yawn.
at 13, you're allowed to hear at least one swear word.
Yeah, you can hear
One
whatever
swear
you
word a
want.
month.
Yes. She's heard enough coarse language for a lifetime. I'm not too worried about her.
She's right, though.
What?
Every time Ned comes around, he makes you guys really stressed out.
Stress.
Maybe not you so much. But Maddie gets nervous. It brings down the mood, man. So, fuck Ned.
Yeah,
Yeah!
Teach that kid how to swear. Like a sailor. Goodness. I think you've had too much coffee today.
girl!
Dead. I am crashing so hard right now. You have no idea. I don't know if oh wait, were you moving the camera angle at all there? Or was table just bugging out?
No, you can just move it.
You're moving it, okay.
You can do a little bit of movement.
Oh, wiggity, wiggity,
Movement,
wiggity.
movement.
It's like I was crashing earlier, but that was just a pre-crash and I'm having a double crash or something.
All I ask is that you try and keep the swearing to a minimum when customers are around.
Okay. Does Kishan count?
It's fun. A couple of my housemates are
Housemates.
tradies, so you know to ignore pretty quick. Are tradies? Were tradies. They're still tradies, unless they changed careers in the last couple of days. But they're not my roommates anymore. Because, hey, mates, how much being dead sucks. It sucks. I feel extremely bad about it. Having a pretty bad time right now in general, to be honest.
Yep. Even just adapting your language is a pain, isn't it? Want a proper drink now? Without coffee in it?
Well, I think that's a great segue
Yeah.
That's true.
for me to make a second drink. Whitney, how?
But that has coffee in it.
Huh?
Wow.
Your drink has coffee in it, strictly.
I'll just make a
Specifically.
shot of whiskey then.
I mean, you can make your espresso martini.
I was
Not
gonna
stopping you.
grab some ice and then just have it ready.
Do you think I can cheat?
What do you mean?
Am I able to cheat with Kahlua, do you think?
Yeah. Just don't go too hard on it.
Yeah, well, I would have to probably
use more Bailey's than you would. Usually.
more Baileys than I would.
Than it suggests. Like,
But less Kahlua than I
Kahlua.
would espresso.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just counterbalance it with extra Baileys.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So maybe like what? I'll think more Baileys, maybe
2 shots of vodka.
2 shots of vodka. Okay. Actually, I should take my phone with me. Parf.
Mhm.
I'm abandoning you. I'm abandoning you
I
for
can't
about
believe this.
7 minutes, maybe. However long it takes me to make a thing. If you hear screaming, it's me, being devoured by a martini, espresso teeny.
Don't get devoured.
I will try not to.
I believe in you.
Wiggly was never seen again. Martini got her. Mark, what are you doing over there? What are you looking
You
at?
know, I'm on my phone. You know, I just I can't get away from it.
Are you playing some Idol Master? What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm checking up on my messages. I'm making sure I know what people need to be saying to me. You understand? I gotta stay up to date on what the besties are on about.
This is very fair and true.
This is just how it works. Right now, sippy time. I like you love Solucha so much now. She does seem very nice. I trust her. I would doubt on her. Oh?
What are we talking about?
Idolmaster. Talking about Idolmaster girls.
Abel showed me some women, and I was like,
You considering them?
no, but I called which one you liked out of the one she showed me. I was like, it's the one that looks tired, right? The tired little genius.
You know, perhaps.
She seemed nice, though. I liked her design. I liked her because she looked tired and done with the world.
Is she not true? I do love her. Yeah. I mean, depending on which art you're looking at, that may well have been Korone.
Was it Hero? I don't remember.
Oh wait. Yeah, I think Fable. Fable, don't you a little bit like Hero?
Was it Fable that liked Hero? Let me go to the
Yeah, no, because there is some art of My Girl Kotane where she looks fucking exhausted.
It was this one. The one on the right.
Take a look, see.
She looked like she needs a nap.
Oh, her. Yeah, I trust.
Alright, my second espresso martini is ready.
Nice.
So good.
Hell yeah. It's a good drinky. It's a good drink. But yeah, the one I like, hold on. Grab your picture. Is this the one?
I'm sweating like a mule.
Oh lord. Practically summer already, perhaps?
No, my room's just poorly insulated.
Well, that'll do it.
It's like, let's see. Okay, my test is complete. I had a mint on my desk. That is not a mint, that is soup.
Ah.
That is not in the sun. That is just purely from room heat. The chocolate mint, the one of those little Andy Square mints,
Yeah.
that's melted.
Not a great sign.
Yeah, it's like 80 or 90 in here at least.
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh, that one. Yeah, I guess that you like that one.
Yeah. Correct.
I was like, well, you see, if I was the guest, a parfait girl, I was like, she's a little Garu, but not really.
Not really, yeah.
It's the closest comparison I have.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Who's my favorite Island Master? Oh, you might have to be more specific. Granted. It's probably Kirari. Of the new girls, though, Kotane. You know it's Kotane. Couldn't be anyone else, baby. Gina pretty good,
The
though.
one you just showed me?
Yes. And Gina's the one who's on the left in the one you sent.
I also guessed that you would like it as well.
Good. Correct.
She has the eye sparkle.
Exactly.
See, yeah, Wiggly's died in that martini. It's done.
Yeah, I don't think there's any hope for Wiggle yet.
I'll miss her.
This is so sad. Never pawn again.
Never pawn again.
Major F.
Yeah, that's an L of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get Lin Ya to come to the concert with me, though. The Mr. Rishkell's concert.
Ooh.
Because she lived there.
Gotta come along to the concert.
I'm thinking we have to hang out at least. It's been too long. But
You gotta see Miss Nya.
gotta see the Nya. I saw her last year at SakuraCon, very briefly. Because she showed up to last day, and that's when, essentially the rest of us are very tired from con.
Yeah.
We're like, I barely want to be at this convention hall anymore. I hate it here. I don't want to see cosplayers, I don't want to see people.
Oh, Sundays at conventions. It truly is always like that.
Except for if it's a 4-day con. Then you're like, then Sunday's fine, because you still have the hotel one more night and you can party hard. You still have a full day of convention.
Yeah.
It's just the last day of the con is the worst.
Yeah, when it's the morning only that you get there, and then it's nothing. It's a point.
There's no drinking because you gotta go home.
You're hardly partying at that point.
There's no party anymore. It sounds like Sears' con experience was not great this time.
Oh. I actually haven't heard
A
much.
little about it. Oh, well, he apparently got a migraine the second day.
Uh-oh.
So he was pretty much up in the room most of the day. Trying not to migraine.
Not great.
Yeah. And then he got the delayed con plague.
Oh no, not the crud.
The crud.
Yeah,
He did his little hand cam with all his convention loot.
Oh, right.
And then got immediately ill.
There's no hope.
He obviously didn't put every print he got in disinfectant. What a fool.
What a fool.
He just drowned it in disinfectant.
You gotta. I mean, that's just basics for post-con.
Yeah.
It's to just wash down your entire home.
Exactly. Wash down everything.
Just in case you brought a little bit home. Rip King, true.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what con I want to go to this year.
Hmm.
Because originally I wanted to go to AX, but then I was like, it's not going anywhere.
That's true.
And I want to go see Mystery Skulls instead.
Yeah. It's pretty important.
Because a band could stop doing tours any day.
The X though, the X is forever.
AX is forever. This isn't like fucking what's the gaming thing that doesn't happen anymore? E3.
Yeah. Rip
Sorry,
E3.
E3.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Because like, as much as like the E3 press conferences were fun and kind of funny, and I know a lot of people liked going, it's way more cost effective for companies to just, you know, do their own little presentation.
Oh, for sure. It is better now.
Yeah.
Because there's just kind of no place for that anymore. When any company can just do a live stream, as opposed to when they had to have a live event with people there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they can put out game
I'm
demos.
surprised PAX still happens.
Yeah.
Because I hear like PAX goers, they go and they're like, yeah, it was like a barren wasteland.
Oh no.
At least with the PAX West or something, you know? Because they have one in Seattle, right?
Yeah, sounds right.
I think it's Seattle. Or is it like Seattle or Cali where they have them?
I wouldn't know.
I've never been to a PAX, so I don't know.
Yeah, same. I'm not a big con goer. As in, I'm not one who goes to big cons. I go to cons frequently, but not those ones.
The biggest convention I've ever been to has been SakuraCon. That was the big one. My local con shut down last year, though.
Man.
Which is fine. The guy who ran it was kind of a creep.
One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the best.
Yeah, it went for 15 years.
Pretty impressive.
Some shit. Yeah.
But yeah.
It also just wasn't good after COVID. Like,
oh no.
Well, because it used to happen this weekend. Memorial Day weekend is when it happened every year. It was a 4-day con. And I'd go down to the hotel it was attached to. I'd get a room for like $100 a night. And I'd bring $600 worth of hard liquor up to the hotel room and we'd just drink ourselves dumb the whole weekend.
Naturally.
And it was great. There was a little like bar arcade down there called the Space Bar where we'd go play like, you could rent like a console for a couple hours or whatever, or just play arcade games.
Nice.
There was like, it was a great setup for it. There's like a Panera Bread right across the street. There's also like a, what is it? Panda Express is right there too. There's a Trader Joe's.
Yeah, you're set.
Yeah. If we really wanted like real food, there was like a PF Chang's down the street too. What else? What else is around there? There's lots of stuff because it was like right downtown. It was like in a real nice location.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. One of my IRL besties, Amy, where I met her. So shout outs to Anime Oasis for, you know. Actually, Parf, did I ever tell you what my favorite event there was?
I don't believe you have.
They had an anime speed dating.
Oh shit.
Every year I went to the speed dating just to not for myself, but to see other people like make a fool of themselves.
Yeah, that does sound like a time.
Oh, it was great. It was great. Because I feel
God.
like most of the women I talked to at the speed dating every year were like, yeah, no, I'm really just here to just kind of chill. Like, we're in between events, so might as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. So what anime you been watching lately? What's been on the docket? Can I tell you about my hatred of Orihime, ma'am? Would you like that?
That's
Because
how
I
you get
sure
'em.
do hate Bleach. Oh. Yeah, there's a couple female friends I still talk to from that.
Mm-hmm.
Great time.
That does sound like a good time.
Yeah, it was so funny
Mm-hmm.
every time. Uh, there was some. God, I wonder what she's doing. There was a girl named Chalice who I met through that. She has like a bunny farm. She raises bunnies.
Huh.
But she was really
Nice.
embarrassed to talk about it. She's like, "Yeah, I breed bunnies." I'm like, "Why are you embarrassed about this?"
That's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I know she's married and has kids now, though, so I don't know. I don't know what she's actually up to.
Wild shit.
Yeah. She was
Hard to
so
believe.
tall. That woman's like 6'5", though.
Damn.
That woman's giant. Yeah. She dressed as Belle from uh Beauty and the Beast. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast a lot.
Mm.
That was like her go-to like cosplay.
Nice.
And she do makeup. She has like a bunny tattoo. She do her best to try and cover it up with makeup every time. Yeah. Real sweetie.
Aw.
Wiggly!
You survived?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Con Wiggly from the third generation of Scam Live. It's your magical dog, cat, slime girl, demon princess from another offshore tax haven dimension. It's I'm okay. I'm sorry I took so long. I was also grabbing a little bit of food while I was down there and had to make sure I had all the ingredients in order. I do.
You know, sometimes you need a little snacky.
A little food.
Little sustenance.
Yeah, I got it though. I got the thing. It's definitely not to recipe, as we established. I don't have a link to the. Or, I have a link to the recipe. I can't send it in. I don't think I can send links in Cam's chat. I would send a link in Cam's chat at least. Can I?
I don't ban links. No, go ahead.
Well, then I would have to go all the way back over there.
I'm not a
Oh,
link banner. If you
Some
post
kind of
something I don't
banner.
approve of, I'll just bop you. You'll just get.
that's true. That's true.
You'll die in real life.
It's like I feel like
No.
the spam bots don't post the links anymore. Not really.
Mm,
Yeah, that's true. I feel like people have gotten a bit too wise to that for spam bots to really be effective with link sharing. It's
Yeah.
mostly just.
Well, that and most people have links bought, so I don't.
Well,
think
yeah,
most-
yeah. That's kind of what I meant. I guess
yeah.
people are wise to it.
Oh. How does your drink
there.
taste though?
No.
Do you want to cheers?
I have not tried it yet. I was gonna say yeah. Hopefully I don't break my mic.
Here, I got a second glass.
no.
I'll just.
I don't know if it's coming through. Oh, it's coming through.
I heard it. Cheers.
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 Mm.
Dink.
Yeah, the espresso definitely would have been an idea.
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm like, oh yeah, it's booze. It's boozy.
Yeah.
I did. What did I do?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I gotta send that link. Did I send that link? Yes, I did.
sent
What
that
did
link?
I did 60 of the Baileys and then 15 of the Kahlua instead. That was how I
Mhm.
mixed it or swapped it up.
And then the vodka.
Yeah, and it's not bad. It's not bad.
Nice.
I might try less of the. Well, next time I'm probably gonna try actually doing espresso.
Yeah, so like the espresso really balances it out. That's what, because if you're gonna add more extra of anything to balance it out, the cream liqueur is definitely the way to go.
Yeah, And it's instead of a vanilla vodka, yeah, it's a chocolate vodka, which also definitely changes the taste of it, but in a good way. It definitely has that note of chocolate.
If you had been able to go to the liquor store as well, if you didn't want to get espresso, they do have an espresso Bailey's you could use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or if you just wanted to make it taste more like coffee, you can use that. Which I do every once in a while.
Well, I'm feeling a little bit silly. I'll go ahead and do that.
It's good though, right? It's pretty tasty.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's hard to say just because it is ultimately pretty different what we're drinking.
Yeah. I mean, I've got Kahlua. I could do my next one with.
I'll do espresso. I'll if I have espresso, I'll have to see. It's just it would take another minute, and I didn't really want to be like, oh, I do have it, but I gotta take another minute to prepare it.
What I did is I had to get up early this morning anyway.
Yeah.
I went and got propane for the grill outside when I refilled that tank. So I also had a gift card for a local coffee place. So I was like, I'll just get like 8 shots of espresso and just keep it in my fridge.
As you do.
Forward thinking.
Yeah. It was actually really cheap. I got like a 32-ounce blended Red Bull. I got a 12-ounce coffee and then 8 shots of espresso for like $20, 22.
Not bad actually, based on my understanding.
Yeah, I don't think she rang me up properly for the espresso, but I didn't know. I didn't ask for a receipt. I was like, "Here's a $5 tip. You have a great day."
Nice.
We love to see it. We love to see a nice tip.
Yeah, but you gotta tip your barista.
You gotta tip your
Clearly.
barista.
They work hard. They work hard, and they stand there all day. And some guy's gonna come up like, "There's no foam on my coffee. I fucking hate you." And you're like, "Whoa, calm down. It's just coffee, bro. Let's just get you one."
Yeah, if you somehow manage to work customer service and not have sympathy towards customer service workers, you're
the devil.
I have no words for you. You have no emotional compass. You have no ability to sympathize with others.
Yeah, you have zero empathy.
It's just not there. You just don't have any. You can't. It's impossible. No way do you have any empathy.
I feel like my empathetic wheel is less, but like I will never like persecute a service industry person. Like,
yeah,
that's because my emotions are dulled. Like I'm not as in touch with them as I want to be.
I know how it is.
Yeah, emotions are hard.
They're hard.
Shit's tough. That's why we drink.
So true.
No, do not drink to regulate your emotions. If you're listening to this, I do not advocate alcohol as a coping mechanism. I barely drink.
Nah, pop off, Wiggly. That was awesome.
No wait. I guess neither of these are my stream.
Yeah.
The thoughts and opinions expressed by Wiggly do not reflect the opinions of the streamer you are watching right now, whichever one that is, except for the one who just advocated for it.
I do encourage, like anything, drink in a healthy amount.
Drink in moderation.
Drink in moderation.
You will.
Like this stream, I will probably have 3, maybe 4 espresso martinis. But
hell yeah,
I know my weight limit. I know my booze limit.
I drink slow as hell. I drink turtle slow, so
I'm almost done with the second espresso martini already. It's so tasty. I love it.
Fair enough.
It's a tasty drink.
Speaking of over the course of this stream, did we want to get back to it? Are we ready?
Plenty ready. Although I suppose hardly the question.
Yeah. That'd be good. TV didn't say anything about there being a storm tonight.
Storm.
Storms are brewing.
It looks like a decent sized one's rolling in.
It was raining when we came in the first time.
Oh yeah, huh? Interesting.
Marlboro weather strikes again.
So true, don't we all know it?
I'll go upstairs and close the windows.
Cheers.
Wait, is that me talking to Ashley or Ashley
I would-
talking to herself?
I would imagine
I
it's
think
you.
She,
I think
but at the same time,
context
she
plays.
seems like a character who would talk to herself in the third person.
That's also true,
Well,
yeah.
I agree with you. I think the context is sufficient here. I
Yeah.
think the context is sufficient here.
Come on, Ashley. Clean up your workbench while we're up there, yeah? It's just another moment like we've talked about. Like, not to bitch at the game too much. I'm sure the game developers thought very hard about their text placement and, like, everything, but...
I mean,
just
I
get
think
confused.
criticism where criticism is due.
Well, no, I just feel like we've talked about it a lot, so it
We
feels
have.
like
We have,
bitching
that's
at this
true.
point, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to, like, sorry for throwing so much shade at your text. I can read it so much better now that we've put a border around it, though.
Yeah, definitely.
for
I was not
sure.
expecting there to be text editing options, and
Yeah.
that did impress me. That much,
Mhm.
I'll say, impressed me.
Do you need a bribe?
Yes.
I have some chocolate hidden away.
Acceptable. This would work on me as well, I think.
Oh, for sure. Me as well.
Wait. Dead people can still get drunk, yeah?
Why else do you think we serve alcohol?
To make money?
Well, yeah.
Hang on. Do I even have my wallet? Does he?
Does
Do
he?
you?
Doubt it.
I don't. Yeah. How does that work? Why do I have my clothes, but not the contents of my pockets?
Pockets. I don't know, dude. Everyone's experience is different. Death doesn't follow many rules. Only universal rule I can think of is that you can't stay. People don't generally come in without their clothes, fortunately. Generally.
Usually.
Does that mean I can take off my clothes?
No.
So about this drink. Guess you're gonna give me a straight vodka or something?
Why is that?
You don't like making complex drinks.
Dude, no. I don't like making ridiculous caffeine-laced milkshakes for overcompensating soccer dads.
Oh.
Damn.
Ooh.
Wait, maybe mom's busy. Maybe dad doesn't want to take him to soccer, but kids gotta get some exercise. Cause kids should play sports just a little bit when they're younger.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. If they don't like it, they can stop. But you know, it's
Shots
good
fired.
exercise.
For enrichment.
Yeah.
I'm happy to mix a cocktail within reason.
Oh. Okay.
But don't expect me to save lives.
Oh, she's no Jill Stingray.
You mean change lives?
Fuck.
Mix drinks and change lives.
Shit.
Binks, Minks.
I was thinking about dead people.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Shit. Oh, what do you got?
You are
then?
going to have to hand in your Nendroid, though.
What?
Hand in your membership card. Hand in your Nendroid. hand in
Your daughter, though. No, my daughter. Barb's daughter.
She's got everything you
She's
could think
everyone's
of.
daughter.
She is everyone's
Sorry,
daughter.
totally talked over you.
And then some.
Could I go? I could go for a mint julep. Hey, what's that outside? I don't know. Why does this just make me think of the Arthur meme?
Oh yeah.
Actually,
You see it?
I like that you said, "What's that?" as if outside. Some guy out in the rain. shit.
Maddie? Maddie, what's up?
Let's get started on that drink.
That must be... What the fuck is his head?
What are we looking at?
Huh?
Never mind, I understand why she said, or why he said, what's that, and not who's that.
Bit Trip Runner.
Damn, it's
That
Bit Trip
does look
Runner.
like Bit Trip Runner. Wrigley, would you like another voice? I feel like you've been awfully voice deprived.
I have been a little voice deprived. Shit, this would be a very fun time to... Hold on. Do I bust it out? Do I bust out the fucking... Oh, I should have had it ready before, though, if I wanted to do a voice changer. Oh, hold on.
I mean...
Hold on, let me see how fast I can grab this. Let me see how fast I can grab.
Speedrun! I believe in you.
I gotta also... I'm always terrified that it's gonna... Something's gonna break and it's gonna make horrible noises on everybody's ears.
Yeah.
Absolutely will not do that. Not
You
installed on any
didn't
of
hear
your
the
phones.
noises I made when I pulled volume earlier, so you... Nothing can affect chat like what I did then.
Mm-hmm.
Not on any of your audio capture. No. Oh my god.
Is this Ned? I feel like we've seen that scarf before.
Ned was implied to wear a World War II era helmet.
Mm.
In the story, they said he had he flicked his helmet, mimicking the ping of an M1 Garand.
Mm.
So I don't think this character is Ned. But ping. Here we go. Okay, let's see what I got here. Turn on.
I'm turning. I'm on. I'm on, and I'm turning.
Stop turning people on.
Listen.
Can't ask
Going
that.
back to Nikki. I'm going back to Nikki.
Is this making any noise changes?
No.
Nope.
No, it's not working. Son of a
Nope.
clear.
That's just Wiggly Pond.
That's just Wiggly Pond. What
That's
the
just
hell?
Wiggly Pond to me.
Here, microphone.
It's
Okay.
all Wiggly Pond, all the way down.
Monitoring on my end. I'm holding up the stream again, but I have good reason.
You gotta have the fun voice.
This is okay.
Custom pitch. No, I don't want it. This? No. What? It was working before.
Huh.
Come on.
Come
If
on.
it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, then it just won't work. That's fine.
Mm.
But I thought it would be fun.
Please, for funny.
Please. Why is it?
Please.
Oh.
Please!
Maybe I did need to... Yeah, when it asked earlier for me to install it to audio devices and I didn't do that, maybe I needed to...
Might have been helpful.
Whoopsies. Wait,
Whoopsies.
now?
Nope.
No. I'll give it one more try, because I don't want to hold things up.
I pray.
Audio output. Oh. Okay, this probably won't work. No. Okay. I'll try to get it. How about I try next? I'll try to have this for next.
Okay, that sounds good.
Oh. Turn.
I'll be
down.
excited for it.
Morning.
Oh, hold on, I got to come back from Twitter. I went to Twitter for a second.
Get back here.
Yeah, sorry. Hi?
Hello, recently departed.
Hey, that hat you're wearing looks... kind of makes you look like...
That's not bad at all.
Dead Kelly? Sworn you were standing outside literally a second ago.
So, I have this one cocked.
Good morning to you too, Ned.
So it is Ned. Okay. 7 o'clock in the morning, Madeline.
Piss off, Nedward. That's not even my full name.
Isn't it, Maddie? Jay said it was, and he never lies.
He never said that.
was worth a try.
A try at what? Catching me off balance? Some shit along those lines? Man, I'm so off balance right now. A light breeze would knock me head over arse. It is getting a little awkward to say this in my perfectly American accent.
Yeah. we should have got listened for this.
Locked up. Yeah, we could all just imitate.
We just had the whim here to Arnar.
Oh,
Arnar. Don't push me.
Arnar. Sorry, if you're listening to this, we love you.
Love you,
Hey,
Liz.
this mint julep is great. Just wanted to contribute to the conversation.
So, you catch the game last night?
Game.
Game.
No life, no game.
Why the
No.
fuck does he look like Bit Trip?
He do be looking like Bit Trip Runner.
He is a little bit trip runner. And I do not care to discuss the egg sport with you or anyone else.
And of course,
That's how you know we're in Australia.
Egg sport. What is that?
Rugby.
You know. What with the eggs? Don't
If
try
they're
it.
talking about rugby... Sorry. I'm sorry. If they're talking about rugby, you are in Australia or New Zealand. And if you get it mixed up, whoever you mixed them up for is going to beat you up. So don't get it mixed up.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it
Try
twisted.
one more guy. Okay, great.
I'm so glad Kay's on a Morgana kick right now. Please tell
We'd
her
love to see
that.
And Cam's glad you're on a Morgana kick right now.
What?
Cam's glad you're on a Morgana kick right now.
Yeah, I did it earlier, and I said that I would rather.
Wait, I did not see her message. Did you actually send that?
Did you actually send that?
What? No. Oh, I was talking to people.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi, Brandon.
Gotcha. That's totally fair. Like, me and Danny were talking about this. There needs to be like champions that are banned weekly, so it's not the same stale shit every game.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Eve. Just
Eve.
make a polite conversation.
Who's top?
You should try it sometime. Sorry, I was looking at Cam's Twitch chat.
Oh, Tankard Bear, hi. Hello. And hi, memes. Bear.
A bear.
Why is that name familiar? Is that about Sears mods? Maybe. I don't know anything.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Maybe.
You gotta have confidence in yourself.
I think Parv.
Not for you, though.
There we go.
You've never came in during daylight hours before. What do you want?
Nothing much.
I was right.
You were right.
Yeah.
I was
So proud of
right.
you.
Yippee!
Well, I'd like to talk to Jay at some point, but he can wait, seeing as he's missing.
They play a lot of Cassandra, though.
Planning on sending out a search party?
Also, Wiggly, you've been gifted a hello. A hello back.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Oh, where's Parv's hello? Oh.
No hello?
No hello for Parv.
Wow.
Now filming.
The Wiggly Lobby always wins.
I think it's best.
Man.
This is
Might
so
do.
sad.
It'd be a shame to lose an old friend while letting him wander under some train tracks or something.
It is so cute.
Yeah, well.
I think the Wiggly Lobby just lost.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I think.
500 bits for a high Parv. Thanks, man.
Let's go, huge
Art
dub.
has won.
The Parthium lobby always wins.
The Parthium lobby always wins.
Yeah. What's... Well,
Shut up.
they're not mutually exclusive. You can't
He's
be
upstairs,
creating
last I saw.
What was the last you saw, Maddie?
What the hell is his helmet?
What is this helmet?
I feel like it is supposed to be Bit Trip running.
It really...
I don't think it's a coincidence.
That or snail?
Oh, tell me.
Why you like this?
Oh, Snowmoon.
What was it?
With a chroma on.
There's someone walking upstairs.
So it could be anywhere then. Probably fled the country through its massive time debt you lot were racking up. Fled.
Can't go far. Got him on a pretty tight leash. In regards to the debt.
Christ.
It's not your problem.
We got a 500-bit high cam from memes.
Yo!
Thanks for the
memes.
That's a
Red
valuable
ball.
high.
That's a valuable high. You love to see it.
You'll love to see it. You must not have heard.
Not your problem.
Oh, they might kill me.
Jay! Your dickhead friend Ned is here. Ned? Ned.
Here, by the way.
I think that's Wiggly. I
Oi.
don't think. Yeah.
Oi.
I'm a distinguished gent. Not a dickhead.
I mean, your head says otherwise, sir. I'm
Your
looking
head
Yeah.
at you.
it does
That's
kind of look
awfully
like...
phallic. Everyone else here's got a real head on their shoulders, but you, I don't know what that is.
I
Also,
don't
I
know.
guess- I don't... Yeah.
I'm gonna go a few 2 drinks deep. That's all good.
That's so fair.
That is so fair.
Cam is, I think, 2 espresso teenies deep.
I am. I feel great.
Nice.
I'm half of an espresso teeny deep.
Mm.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Nice.
I drink very, 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 very slow so that I do not feel the effects.
Effects.
I can't. Those drinks these days I drink slower. Espresso, except for espresso martinis. I can just slam that. That's just a tasty drink. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I love
Not your
coffee.
fault. 25 beers deep.
Hey, oh!
Damn.
Ing. Bear, I'll take a shot for you. I'll catch up.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Oh, that's very warm. Oh! Oh! Oh god, what? Ooh.
We've lost him.
That's as hot as my room. What the hell? That was not good. That was very hot whiskey.
Oh no.
You don't want hot whiskey.
Was it Fireball?
No! I don't like the cinnamon water challenge.
Don't like the cinnamon water. It mocks me.
It do. I'll be down in a sec. What was we shooting? It's the Peach Crown Royal. So it tastes like peach, but it's just not good. No whiskey's good warm.
Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death.
Oh. Is that what death wearing these days?
So even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out.
Is the Council of Death like a normal city council?
Yep.
Except for wherever dead people live?
I'm dead.
Yeah, but only the trash that needs to be collected is right in front of me.
No. Bear, it's like 90 degrees in my room. I don't mean room temp warm. I mean, like, warm. Like, it tasted like it was at least 80 degrees. Like,
That's
like
why they call him
warm,
Mr.
warm.
Fahrenheit.
Like, room temp whiskey is fine. There's no problem with that.
This guy?
Me?
No. You. You're the trash, Ned.
Oh god.
You're the trash, Ned.
The trash is you. It's you. Ned, the trash man from hell.
Damn.
Really driving home that point. These councils pick up trash. That's the joke.
I don't think there's a joke here. I think you just don't like this man.
I think maybe she might not like this guy.
Oh,
I think these statements can coexist.
cool.
True.
Oh no. Whiskey from the trunk from an Arizona summer? That whiskey was boiling.
Uh-oh.
It didn't just evaporate?
Well, some of it probably did. But oh,
Okay,
no.
I mean facetious mostly, but I'm terrified to understand that some of it probably did in fact evaporate.
Some of it probably did. It gets up to like Arizona gets to 120 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it gets to really fucking hot in Arizona, I think.
Yeah, it gets to you better work from your house or you're going to die.
But regardless of how hot it gets to 120 there, but then in the trunk of the car,
Wee.
add like freaking 50% on there.
It depends on the car. Some trunks are
I guess.
cooler.
Without
They're
that, though?
insulated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't good, but it got the job done. That's true. Sometimes that's all you need.
It's even got a head shaped like a rubber bin.
170 in your truck.
Finally, we acknowledge
Nice.
it.
Oh, that's some hot ass whiskey. That's you could cook something in that.
Mm-hmm. It's totally fitting.
Hmm. I'm not from hell.
Yeah, I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case we weren't already, you are the trash.
Mhm.
Yeah, I get it.
How many times?
You know how long Jay's gonna be?
Dunno. He was busy upstairs with Ashley.
Yeah, I had to hide like 5 steak knives from her. I didn't even know we had 5 steak knives.
Bit quiet there, mate. How long you been sitting there?
Does it matter?
Well, your employee's been very rude to me. So, if you did any of that.
I keep trying to tell him.
Ah. My employee. Yes. We have some catching up to do.
I know for though. Did she quit?
What?
Did you fire her for gross incompetence?
Far from it. Been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe management structure since you last
Did you
visited.
fucking see that?
I did not.
I did
Did
not.
not see that, Kay.
I didn't either.
I am whiffing everything. I hate my life.
That's what Ned's saying too. Oh
True.
no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Tried to tell you before, man.
Hey, does Does anyone else like mint juleps? He's trying so hard over here.
He does not like conflict.
He's like, I'm already dead. Can we just get along for like 10 minutes?
You know, I know I've got like 10 more hours, but I think I'm just gonna...
Because this is great, and I'm nearly done, but also my tongue is numb. I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss?
I need a drink before we go through all that.
Sure. The usual?
Yes, please.
As usual.
That's you.
How
Cam.
come he gets a curly straw?
Oh, Shay. Wait.
I think that's
Okay,
you.
yeah, that's you.
So, Jay, spin me a tale of how and why you ended down the cafe to this person.
Well,
Every man's got his price.
can my price be a curly straw too?
Really quick.
Aw, he just wants curly
Oh.
straw.
Aw, man. Buddy. I'll give you 2 of it if it means you stop complaining about numb lips.
Yeah, what did you make this with?
I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I put in a bunch of baijiu and, chili seeds?
Improv.
Improv!
That is not a mint julep at all. There's
No.
no mint in that julep. I don't even know if you could call it a julep.
Yeah, so I didn't have any of, half the ingredients, so I substituted them all for, whole eggs.
Mm.
Free range.
Free range. It's got some of the stuff, though, so it's a mint julep in spirit, if nothing else. In spirit.
I'll drink that.
Does this have any mint or julep in it? At all?
It definitely may be lacking mint.
I knew it!
And I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of the mythical julep. You asked for baijiu earlier, though, so there you go. Mission complete.
Maddie, I'm getting very drunk, very fast.
Baijiu will do that to you.
Oh,
Here,
I'm
I think
green.
you should have a little lie down.
KO.
Parfait, you've turned me green.
KO! Yeah, well, Fable wasn't here for the stream, so we needed the green rep.
You've turned
True.
me green.
We need that green.
I'm as strong as an ox. I'll need no lie down.
Kishan, my dude. You absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. You can sober up in one of the booths up the back. It's nice and quiet over there.
I'll fight you.
She's not even on drag.
I'll win, though.
I'd win.
Nah, I'd win.
Nah.
Up you get, mate.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
words to put there.
It would have been helpful if you told me about this before.
Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddie knew what she was getting into with the whole cafe situation. It's natural that I might take a while for her to get the hang of running a business.
Bloody hell. Bit of a dog's dinner, though,
Oh,
isn't
God.
it? Dog's dinner. Dog's dinner. Dog's dinner.
Dumpston. Huh.
Y'all want FF15 and do another one?
Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
okay.
15.
No, not that one. That game's... Well, you know what? Final Fantasy 15 is better than Final Fantasy 16. Fight me.
I have no opinions on Final Fantasy. My fisticuffs will stay lowered.
I'll happily say that I'll go next.
Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, not worried about it.
Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for the moment. I am, unfortunately, here on official business.
Oh? Shouldn't have given you the straw then.
No, you shouldn't have.
What?
I look quite silly.
Want me to get rid of it?
It's just Maddie. She won't use it to derail conversation or make me look like a fool or anything like that.
Yeah, trust me, Ned. You don't need a whole lot to look like a fool here, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I still don't know what your fucking head is.
telling you. Pretty
It's
sure.
giving me Monty Python vibes. Like, I feel like he's
Yeah.
gonna lose a limb any second now.
Yeah, I can see the Black Knight in him.
It's merely a flesh wound.
Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person.
Wait, with the dirty dishes then. Ah!
Ugh.
Wing!
The sacrifices I'll make for this job.
Hey, you met me through it. So, can't have been all bad.
That was bloody 100 years ago.
Man, really?
Longer.
Time flies when you're immortal, huh? So they're immortal?
And they were immortal.
And they were immortal.
And then they kissed.
Aw. It does, you know, there's a little bit of a...
Yeah. I'm picking it up. Quasi-immortal.
So is Shay the little spoon or the big spoon?
It gotta be
Maybe.
Big Spoon.
I don't know. That's a lot of mass there. I think he's the big spoon.
Yeah.
This old rust bucket's still got an expiry date somewhere down the line.
What's this about immortality?
Hey, you should buy more plants.
Shut up!
You wanna play Lux?
Sorry, continue. Immortality?
Nothing I trust you with, that's for sure.
Ah, don't you want to see crocodile and me being rude to youngsters in 100 years?
I'd like to see that.
I think
I'd
you
like
need
to
to
see
play
that.
not advised.
I'd like to see that. Truly, I do not. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers.
Amateur. You're a loss. Also, technically, I wouldn't really be an amateur by then, and so your logic's kind of flat anyway. So, you two heading upstairs? Oh.
Actually, Ned does in fact have something fairly important to discuss with you.
Oh?
It's about the debt you owe. To the council.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. What about it? Oh?
Maddie. It's time.
This is an interesting. potential
You owe us over 600 hours.
No. Yeah.
Che,
take a look at
Sign
it.
a contract.
It's that. Well, no.
The hours. Or the cafe.
It's that it
You
might have
own
fun
the cafe.
points.
So you own the debt.
It's fine.
This music changes so.
Yeah.
And tonight,
What is this Sonic Adventure 2 music?
Yeah, right?
No, I mean, I hope it rhymes twice.
I've come to collect.
Oh, I see. It's opening time.
I guess, yeah.
I fucking guess so. Great. I mean, I'm not gonna knock. So, no, I'm gonna hold my tongue. Fluid physics are very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These lyrics seem very telling.
Wait. How did Keyshawn just have a knife there?
It's Keyshawn and his iconic knife.
Oh yeah, you know
Oh.
that he's always had.
Excuse me. Gotcha. You know what that actually seemed more like?
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like a Fooly Cooley opening, bro.
Mm.
You know what? I haven't watched Fooly Cooley.
Same, actually. I need to.
But I did get vibes of like an anime opening.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too late to watch Fooly Cooley.
I was this one, right?
Yeah.
That was... Also, you got a point. Kind of intense.
Too late,
Yeah,
how?
Did they do that up?
It's hard to explain. Because it's I hold it so fondly just because I watched it during my adolescence.
Mm.
Sure.
Because now if I try to rewatch it, I just have nothing but like why did I like this? What? Because there's a lot of like philosophy in it, but it's not really a very fluid show. Because it's definitely like I enjoyed it for the ride because I was younger and I didn't understand like more like potent storytelling, you know?
Mm. We're too old for that.
Yeah.
Speaking of-
I feel like it's just
So, Challenger.
it's harder to just turn off my brain for something like that now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And just kind of enjoyed it as a ride, unless you know you're
It,
under the influence of something. I feel like it's
yeah.
if you're trying to break through on some mushrooms, that's a great show to watch. That's very colorful. It's very like imaginative. It's very fun,
It's
but
not as gay as I wanted it to be, but
I don't know.
I
That and with how they've tried to expand the Fooly Cooley universe, like there's I don't know. Strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Was I the middle one? I don't remember.
I think...
I was the box.
Yeah.
You were the bottle.
You're the box? Okay.
I'm the box. Or what was it? Shit. What was it called? A goon box. That
was
yeah.
it, right.
the good old goon
box.
box.
No.
That song and dance thing.
Yeah. What do you think they are? Some sort of anime street gang? What sort of self-accepted jerk has their own theme song?
Definitely not the voice you did last time, but I love it. Keep doing it.
Thank you.
Don't be a downer, pal.
No, I was talking about the dramatic encounter.
Between Maddie and Ned.
Yes.
am glad I went into the movie not knowing anything.
Yeah, they've got chemistry.
Huh.
No, not that romantic kind. The explosive kind. Can't leave in the same room together or they kill each other.
Yeah, I watched it with Claire and Alyssa. I was just,
Bad history?
I know you wanted to watch Love Lies Made Vibes.
Maddie's just a serially troublesome person, from Ned's perspective.
Doesn't help that she can't stop herself from putting pranks on him.
No, I suppose not. I mean, he doesn't make it easy, either.
I don't think he used to have his authority questioned. She really gets under his skin.
They're so cute around here.
Wasn't he a famous criminal? You know, until that was mentioned, I didn't question for a second that Ned, like, insists on a curly straw every time.
Mm-hmm. And therein lies the irony of the situation.
What a strange world we live in. I love our little frickin' Tachikoma units.
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. God. Is Ghost in the Shell as good as we remember it?
Oh, hold on a second. I need to
Are you risk finding
leave
out?
the. I gotta leave the. I gotta leave the call for just a second. Just, so I haven't watched Ghost in the Shell.
Oh?
I just know I'm just somewhat knowledgeable about a variety of
Oh.
things. I had to research the Tachikoma units or something a little bit ago.
I have such fond memories of watching it off of Adult Swim.
Less than a month and I get told to do
Oh yeah.
Kate Spade's
The
story.
standalone complex. Oh. Chipskis. Yeah, speak to
Doodle.
Ashley Dax's Doodlemon.
Yes, Sari, stand.
Well, where are we? Oh, we're upstairs.
Oh shit.
Told you we'd make it. I told you we'd make it.
So jarring to be just walking around now. Oh, okay. Well, there's more plants up here. Why do we need more plants? There's so many plants in this building.
Always need more.
The ceiling just goes though. Whoa.
Keeps going up and
Whoa.
up and up.
Whoa. But we're the Lamingtons.
Come on,
Where are my
where's the
Lamingtons?
Wait, what does that say? Espresso, macchiato, latte, americano, cappuccino.
Flat.
White?
Oh yeah, flat white.
Flat white, long black. Oh, I see.
Espresso, con.
Americano? Yeah.
That.
Okay, I'm a
Or does it say white?
It's flat white and long black. I think
Okay.
they're both espressos.
It's just.
It- It does look a little strange.
Yeah.
It looks a little strange, but I think it's flat white.
Okay. Dartboard. Oh, wait. I want to play.
But I want to play.
Oh, Maddie's inbox. Okay.
Very
Got
Aussie coffee drink. Ah. They call me
Yeah.
that.
Advisory role. Okay.
Oh,
Us.
I'm glad you caught it.
Got chair.
I tuned in. I got you, cat girl. I got you.
Oh wait. Delicate operation. Pool table. Billiards.
Oh shit, billiards.
So many games.
Oh, Bill. Fish. The fisherman.
2.
Wait, what
Oh,
about
they
this
already
door?
have a sequel.
What is this
Come on
door?
in. Is that
Hey,
for the
let me
hallway
in.
that... Well, no, it couldn't be.
Oh, that could be the hallway.
had to tab out because
Is there more stuff downstairs? Can we go downstairs?
Can we go downstairs?
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah. Keep the balance. So we got like 5 things?
Thereabouts, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 this time. Where do we want to start then?
Let's start with the little menu board. Or like the
Yeah.
little like signboard.
This guy?
Yeah.
Keep it balance.
Keep that balance.
You're
Alright,
overdue
dude.
this week.
Yeah, I was about to say we should do the voices for the characters we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Said no. He tapped the list of the rules that Maddie kept posted by the door. This 24-hour rule. Are you sure you've been enforcing it?
I think how we run things around here is none of your business, said Maddie.
Actually, it absolutely is my business.
It is kind of his job.
Kind of, a little bit. In fact, keeping the rules is basically my only business. That's kind of what the word enforcer means. I'm supposed to scold you for breaking the rules.
So what?
Top line is you. Fine, said Ned. Let me check your ledger.
We don't keep a ledger, said Maddie.
Maybe you should. Okay. Lots of places do. It's a great system. You have someone stand at the door and have it marked down whenever someone comes in or leaves. Then you forcibly evict people who are overstaying their welcome. I'm amazed that you don't have a system in my place.
Does seem strange.
Some people overstay their welcome, and
Fuck me.
other people understay, said Shay. There's no need to strictly keep track of how long people stay, right? Just maintain the balance.
You're right, said Ned.
Someone comes in there, immediately push them out. We're way
I'm
behind.
gonna kill one of them. Okay.
We're so fucking behind. All that matters is maintaining the balance. So maintain the balance, because when you don't, then we have a problem.
We're a bit short-staffed to have someone acting as a full-time doorman, said Maddie.
Figure it out, said Ned. He tapped the board listing of the rules. Change 24 hours to 23 hours. When you say 24 hours, people think you just colloquially mean one day, and they don't pay attention to the specific time. When you say 23 hours, people actually have to keep track of what time it is.
That'd be fine, said Shay. Except for the part where you're cutting time of people's stay. Off? It's supposed to be off there, right?
I would assume, yeah.
No, cutting time, like they're cutting down on the amount of time people stay for.
True, but
It's weird, but it kind of within a dialect, I think it's it's like people's. It's almost like people's.
Where's Liz?
Which isn't
Get her in here.
People's is not a word.
Where's the
where's
wib?
the list? Where's the wib?
It's you wouldn't pronounce it as people's, but people's stay. It's
Go
I
the
think.
way.
Trust me, said Ned.
Sorry, it was.
Anyone who
both
go
the
right up to the
slide or
limit
just you.
is probably gonna go over. 23 hours is going to mean 23 hours plus an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour, plus however long it takes to finish their drink. And if they leave in less than 24 hours, who gives a shit?
I give a shit, said Shay.
You're right, you should give a shit, said Ned. In fact, you should celebrate whenever you manage to scooch someone out of here in under 24 hours, because the balance is upset and you've got to correct it. You can either correct the balance 1 hour at a time. You can either correct the balance 1 hour at a time, or the council could come in here and repossess some souls. Or we can find someone who knows how to manage his property responsibly.
Wait, are we a government-owned establishment then?
Seems like,
I think you're Council of Death owned.
yeah.
No. Save my soul. Save us.
He turned to Che and said, "It is so."
Mhm.
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Well, I don't want to have to take this place away from you.
That would be quite the escalation, said Maddie.
Well, you're already on the first level of escalation, which is a stern talking to, said Ned.
That's pretty escalated. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can handle that. Wiggly, you're gonna have to back off.
Sorry. I'll
You're
never
being
do it.
too intimidating.
Yeah, he's going for grubs.
Let's try not to escalate it any further.
Grubs are in 10 seconds.
Chase died. Oh,
Maddie cut him off. We'll change the rule to 23 hours,
Good.
okay?
Works coming from behind.
Buzz off.
Wow, really? Said Ned. Well, okay then. While you're rewriting the signs, you should also take the green tea frappuccino off the menu.
What? But I love it.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
It's delicious.
But also understandable, and I think he's gonna say why. Fraps should be for coffee, not tea. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say,
This guy.
isn't the frappuccino? Am I thinking of something else? Is the frappuccino not trademarked?
Trademarked.
Is the frappuccino not trademarked by Starbucks? Isn't that? Don't they have a trademark on that?
I don't know.
Sounds right, but I'm not sure.
I don't go to Starbucks.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they don't have a trademark on it. I thought they maybe had a trademark on it.
I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if it
Frappuccino
did.
PM, I'm not sure.
How's that not?
Done, said Maddie.
Wait, really? Said Ned. They can use other, whatever. Sorry. No, this is okay. It's a peeve. It's a personal peeve. So I actually will. But when you just said character, there are ways to diversify the language used rather than always saying said. And I keep noticing that they like to use said.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And there's no real sense in pointing it out. But
I
wait,
understand.
really? Said Ned. Damn, I didn't realize you were so open to feedback.
We should take a formal complaint up to this imp about
Yeah,
how the
shit.
Aussies are writing their sentences and their stories.
It's just not right.
Also, that caramel.
We'll take it under advisement, said Maddie, placing a hand on Ned's chest and physically pushing him toward the door.
Hold up, said Ned. What are you doing?
Removing an unwanted guest, said Maddie. I need the practice if we're going to start enforcing those rules you care so much about.
Damn!
Got him.
Goddamn!
Now, oi, said Ned as he continued backpedaling to stay upright. Look, you could just...
Bye, said Maddie as Ned crossed the threshold of the cafe, and Maddie shut the door in his face. She turned around, leaning her back against the door, and sighed.
Kay raised an eyebrow. You're serious about rule change?
Yeah, said
We're
Maddie.
gonna get our tower after this.
I'll change the sign up and the menu after we close tonight.
Wait,
Dog.
really?
The rule change is just to keep him off our back, said Maddie.
And the menu thing?
I've been meaning to take that off anyway, said Maddie. It's the kind of menu item that attracts the worst sort of people.
Starbucks.
Starbuck?
Well, okay, said Jay.
No.
So I do think we should change the rule back to 24 hours after things have had enough time to balance out.
Of course, said Maddie. Wouldn't want to have set the balance too far in the opposite direction. What would we do with all that extra time anyway?
Okay, that's one.
Quite a lot of extra time.
One down.
It's a few times. Okay, what do you think? What do you think?
I chose the other
that?
one, so what's Wiggly thinking?
Was Wiggly thinking?
Where was the one that... There was one that we... Oh, hold on, billiards.
Billiard? You know, Bill?
Billiards, you can interact with billiards?
The Buffalo Bill?
I did not realize it. I heard you say billiards, but I wasn't actually looking at the screen at the time. So I didn't realize that it was like a thing we could interact with.
Oh.
Brad took a sip from his beer.
Hell yeah.
It was non-alcoholic, but there was something about the dry aftertaste that kept him frosty.
Rusty.
Yeah. He leaned over the table and lined up his next shot. He can be a non-alcoholic dude, bro. Why not? He had the problematic 9 ball in the upper right corner. he had a. Oh, I'm fucking dropping this. He had a low percentage shot on it. He had a low percentage shot on it if he elected to bank it in, but he had 2 other stripes in the lower left to set it up. If he had an audience, he'd go for the bank shot for sure. He liked the chance to shine. Yeah.
Let's be real here. If you're trying to hustle pool dough, non-alcoholic beer is a great way to pretend that you're drinking.
True.
Mm-hmm.
To throw other people off. Not that I've ever
Brad,
hustled a
kind of
pool
genius.
game, but
No, of course, never.
No, of course not. But today, there was no one to impress, no audience for flashy low percentage shots. Okay, is this gonna move on to the next? I was gonna hand it off in the next paragraph, but he took the shots on the 11 and 12, and 3 shots later sunk the 9. An easy shot on the 8 sealed the deal.
Brad scanned the
Okay.
table. 4 solid balls remained, a dismal performance on his part. Or a stellar performance on the part of the Stripes player. That was the problem with playing against yourself. You always won, but you always lost too.
Brad chugged the remainder of his beer and added it to the collection of empties, which now said 5 bottles strong. Oh,
Boom.
took a moment to survey the room. His table was the only one of the 4 that was in use. That didn't come as any surprise to him. It was early in the evening, and he had grown accustomed to spending time alone in this room. He knew when he could come here to be alone and when the other sharks showed up. Wiggly?
I was
Brad
like
grabbed the
following
triangle.
into,
It was looped around his collection of beer bottles,
The black shield you.
and something
Walks-
another round.
Walks
I missed
casually
the
behind you with a shield. It probably won't
and
do
walks casually
anything,
behind you with
but-
another shield. Another round.
Perfect.
Someone came up the stairs, and Brad looked up briefly, long enough to see a woman who he recognized as the dour-faced barkeep who had served in the beers that had kept him company for the past hour or two.
Several steps behind the woman, he saw an older-looking man. The man stopped in front of the table opposite Brad's and began chalking up his cue. Brad directed his attention to the man. He usually offered people a game when they came up, but the man seemed prepared to keep to himself, so Brad said nothing and tried to focus on his own table.
He set up to break, and the older man coughed as he shot. He hit the cue ball just a fraction of a degree off. It bounced off the rack into one of the side pockets as the rest of the balls jostled around the table. Stink. Brad didn't swear when playing pool. His earliest experiences with competitive billiards have been in an environment that forbade obscenities and issued foul penalties for every time he let out an involuntary shit or fuck.
Watch your language.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll take the penalty now.
2 of them.
And to find a cleaner substitute.
Break came the sound from the old man's table. 2, 3, 4. Brad put down his break cue and picked up the leather-tipped cue that was leaning against the table. 5, 6. Brad chalked his cue, trying to avoid the tilt from his bad break.
With,
7.
with
8.
this chroma on, you look like a sturgeon.
Next person can take this.
He lined up to shoot, and realized that the man was already pitching his balls out of the pockets and collecting them in the triangle. Brad did a double take. Had the man sunk the 8-ball after 8 strokes, including break? Brad continued playing his own table, but kept an eye on the older man this time. It happened again. Break. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A perfect clean sweep.
As the old man began clearing the table, Brad walked over. "Excuse me," he said. "But I couldn't help but notice you just hit 2 perfect games." "What's that?" The man turned to Brad and squinted at him. Brad repeated himself a bit louder this time. "I just complimented you on your 2 perfect games. Impressive stuff." The man heaved his shoulders. "Sometimes you get a bit of luck on your side." "Okay, Wiggly, it's all you."
Oh, fuck, the voice you did for Brad. You just did it, and yet... Still, said Brad, you don't see novices hitting 2 consecutive perfect games. Sure. The man offered another ineffectual shrug. Oh, shit. I don't know who...
Do you want to
Do you, want to play a game? Brad gestured to his own table, which was already set up. Most of the people who come around here tend to be novices. I've been itching for a bit of competition. Brad paused, but the man said nothing. Of course, if you prefer to play your own table, I don't mean to intrude. Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Righteous.
Just kidding.
We can play, said the man.
Joke that I just.
So if I can shoot perfect a 3rd time, you won't get to. I'd be impressed if you could pull that off, said Brad. The older man racked the balls and stepped away from the table to let Brad break.
Brad leaned over the table and took several practice strokes before finally connecting with the cue ball. The break was weaker than he expected, but he managed to sink 1 ball. He looked at the table annoyed and realized that he hadn't bothered to check if the rack was frozen before he broke. His next shot was a straight into the middle pocket. He briefly visualized the trajectory of the cue ball in his mind. He would easily knock the 6 ball in, then bounce towards the front of the table. Brad wasn't confident of where exactly the ball would stop, but he was confident he'd be able to do something with it. He took the shot, 6 ball went in, solids.
After the cue ball settled, found himself with no good options. Brad smiled. Making something out of nothing was his specialty, and after a few moments of eyeing different angles, he settled on a shot towards one of the bottom pockets. A striped ball was in the way, so Brad hit the cue ball several degrees to the side, curving its trajectory around the enemy ball. It hit the solid 3 ball, and the shot was made.
Brad looked at the man, hoping for some kind of reaction. The man's mouth remained a flat line, but his eyebrows arched. If anything, the man's lack of obvious expression struck him as a deliberate attempt to not show response. That he had managed to get a slight rise out of the old man felt like sweet victory. Brad made his next shot quickly, an easy straight-in shot on the 2 ball, made it without thinking about where the cue ball would land. That was a problem for future Brad. But several seconds later, present Brad found himself scolding past Brad for putting him in such a foul position.
Damn it, past Brad.
Damn it, past Brad.
What?
He was corner hooked. With the cue ball trapped next to the corner pockets, the only angle available to Brad existed in a 60-degree arc. He surveyed his limited options and breathed a sigh of relief as a relatively straightforward bank shot presented itself. It was an awkward angle, but he knew he could coax the 3 ball into the opposite corner pocket. He took the shot and watched as the 3 ball rolled quietly into his designated pocket. Fortunately, the cue ball went with it, ending Brad's turn and placing the ball in the man's possession.
Ah, stink. Brad could have sworn the man winked at him as he fished the cue ball out and lined up a simple shot on a side pocket. The 9 went in, then the 11, and the 12. Brad found himself taking it for granted that each striped ball would enter its designated pocket and instead focused on the cue ball. Somehow, the cue ball always wound up in a position that presented the oldster with the ideal chip shot. Ball after ball fell off the bed until finally only the black 8-ball and Brad's solids remained. Fortunately for Brad, the 8-ball and the cue ball were at opposite sides of the table, with several of Brad's in between.
It's down there.
The man eventually gave up and settled for a defensive shot that put the cue ball behind the 8. Now the tables were turned. Brad was the one cut off from his balls.
My balls!
My balls! He lived for shots like this. He took the shot. The cue ball hit the 8. The 8 hit the 1. And the 1 hit the 7, bouncing it against the front of the table and into one of the side pockets. Brad couldn't help but smile. Things couldn't have gone better even if he'd planned them. Instinct and muscle memory did what his
They broke my
calculating mind
flagship,
couldn't.
I didn't notice.
Now that the table was conveniently free of striped balls, Brad had no trouble sinking the remaining consecutive balls he needed to close out the game. As Brad lined up the final shot, on the 8-ball, he studied the older guy. The man was reacting, he couldn't tell. Brad closed his eyes as he completed the final stroke, as he always did. He wasn't religious. He stopped going to church with his mom when he was 12. But it always felt right to leave the result of the game to God. Huh? Alright.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before, but
Weird flex, but okay.
Alright.
damn, said the old man as the 8-ball fell into its pocket. Brad flinched. He'd been hoping for some praise from the man for winning the game. Perhaps a damn was all that the man was prepared to offer.
He gave a damn.
Excuse me, said Brad, but I don't think we bothered to exchange names. I'm Brad.
Whoa.
Thomas. The old man extended a hand.
Gotta say, said Brad, you're quite a player. I take it you're not from around here? No, said the man. No.
No.
I grew up in Brisbane, retired in Sydney. I'm just passing through.
We got, well...
Passing through,
we
huh?
We got,
Brad nodded.
heated. We got...
I figured. I actually grew up in this neighborhood. Played on tables just like these when I was a kid, so I know most of the folks on the local competitive circuit.
Got my look.
I guess someone like you would have to play competitively, huh? Gotta pick up skills like that in a tiny pond.
You'd be surprised, said Thomas. A man can accomplish quite a bit when given enough idle time.
Oh my god, you killed Zeri? Fist bump
But
just
you
that.
have played competitively, said Brad. I used to, yes, said Thomas. I actually formally retired many years ago, but kept a table at home for practice to keep my mind sharp.
Where did you compete? Oh, I toured in England. Wait, said Brad. You were a pro? A pro makes a salary, said Thomas. I won enough to cover my travel expenses and to make up for the time I spent not working a real job. Brad couldn't hide his excitement. Wait, you said England. Did you ever play in the World Billiards Championship? Yep, said the old man. I played the WBC for a few years, but eventually I decided the title was a summit I'd never reach. So I quit.
Wait, said Brad again. You said your name was Thomas. Are you... Thomas?
Maybe yes.
Walsh?
Are you Thomas?
It sounded like a YouTube poop.
A bit, yeah, actually. Yeah.
Kinda, you're so right.
Well, that's why I'm standing next to Brendan and take
Indeed
all
I am, said Thomas. You're a legend. I think you might be overstating it, said Thomas. Even when I was at my prime, I wasn't the best. Results speak for themselves.
Nah, fuck that, said Brad. You were a finalist for 6 years running. Nobody's ever been that consistent. Even the best pros who manage to run hot burn out after more than 2 or 3 years. Thomas sipped his beer. I spent hundreds of hours watching your videos, said Brad.
I didn't realize there were videos of me, said Thomas. I have tapes from the finals, of the finals from 1967 and 1968, said Brad. They didn't record them before that, but your last 2 years got recorded for posterity. They're kind of rarities at this point, but I had a coach who had a vault of old footage. Coach? Thomas arched an eyebrow. Yeah, said Brad. You didn't have a coach? Thomas shook his head. I'll pass it off there.
We mostly just taught ourselves and each other. Sometimes you gotta practice people better than you, but that was it. Well, I mostly taught myself, said Brad. But after I started winning some regionals, I joined a team so that I could get sponsored and have a group to train with. Interesting. Brad waited for Thomas to question further, but no question came, so he decided to continue without an invitation. I won the WBC in 2012.
No luck since then, I take it, said Thomas. Brad stammered out, well, yeah. He laughed awkward. I've never been a consistent player. Not like you, anyway. A pretty sheepish grin. My mom had an album full of articles clippings talking about me like I was some kind of prodigy. Next big thing. Feels like I'll forever be a footnote in history.
Brad waited for the words of affirmation to come from his hero. Thomas just took another drink from his glass, finishing it off before setting it down next to Brad's empty bottles.
Good night.
Said Brad, feeling foolish. Can I get you a drink in exchange for another game? It would be a real pleasure. Sure, said Thomas. Give me a Guinness. Actually, make it 2.
And 2 Guinness?
Damn. Brad sprinted down the stairs and returned several minutes later with a tray bearing 2 pints of Guinness. Thomas began setting up the table for the next game, Brad hovering over him. You know, said Brad, this place is pretty magical. Keen to play a game of pool like this? He wasn't quite sure how to say it, but he figured Thomas knew what he was getting at. I mean, this is the sort of place where anything can happen, you know what I'm saying?
Not anything, said Thomas. There are limits. Well, yeah, said Brad. But still, 2 former champs. One coming back from beyond the grave, so to speak. That's not the kind of encounter you'd expect to have anywhere else. Thomas looked at him. Magical indeed. When I walked up here, I didn't realize that you were, through this chin. Let's just say I don't meet a lot of pool pros at bars. Take a sip of his beer. You want to break?
Shh. Oh, wait a minute. Did we miss Parf? Wait, did I
don't
just
think
totally... So. No, we didn't?
Yeah,
okay, for a second I was like, wait.
Not Parfred before me.
I did my thing.
Perfect.
Sure. Brad broke and, with hands guided by instinct, managed to sink 5 balls consecutively. Yeah, I was like, for just a brief moment, I was multitasking, and then I just totally lost where we were. Like magic, his shots all did. Some people might buckle under pressure, but Brad's performance always seemed to rise to the occasion. Yo! With just 2 strike balls left, Brad knew he was on a streak, but as he lined up his next shot, he took a moment to consider the position of the 8 ball. It was nestled in an awkward position behind Thomas's ball. I'm 25, but if you could clear a path to it while sinking the last stripe...
Should have shaved today. Manscaping is a very important practice.
Of course.
Cheers to Manscaped mission. Fuck. No, I can see what's coming. Brad looked at the sea of balls and knew there's no way for him to mentally calculate every vector. The instinct had got him this far, and he wasn't about to stop listening to it now.
The sea of balls.
Oh lord.
Balls, Luigi.
Brad took the shot, and the cue ball knocked the last striped ball into the corner pocket. Then the cue ball bounced off the table, back towards the... Now I've been cursed. Thomas is closer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to blame you for this. Brad grinned in elation as the cue ball hit a solid, which hit another, and another in a chain reaction that sent the 8-ball heading right toward the corner, just like he'd wanted. It was headed right towards the corner, where there are no balls to intercept it. It was headed right toward the corner, into the pocket. Uh-oh.
He stopped grinning. Brad knew with a growing dread that the friction of the cloth would be enough to stop the ball in time. He watched the impending disaster happen in slow motion, powerless to stop it. The game had going so well. He'd been about to hit a perfect game in front of his childhood hero. Now he was going to lose it in the most inglorious way imaginable. An accidental, illegal combination.
Brad closed his eyes, but not even God could help him now. He didn't need to see it. The sound of the ball plunking into the pocket was enough. He'd lost the game.
Damn.
Is that it?
Is that it?
That it?
Bummeroony.
Well, L's for Brads everywhere.
That was Billiards 1, though, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more
Hopefully that will have
billiards.
hopefully that will have significance later and not have just been a complete anecdote.
That was
Please.
massive L.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a couple more.
How are we feeling, by the way? I do notice that it is 11 p.m.
It is, I mean, probably would want to...
I don't think we can save in here, can we?
Yeah, probably want to clear up all these and then call it.
All these? There are a few in that last
There's
one.
a few.
I mean,
Yeah, it's also
we
the...
can
also
try
true.
for
We
it.
could pick it up again. I don't think it'll.
That's true. Also,
Hold
I do wonder if you're, like, in the middle of reading one of those.
It's so weird you can't save here.
Yeah.
Unless it bring. Oh, yeah. Episode
Mhm.
3 visitation. Did we load up on visitation? On chapter 3? Because we got through the
Yeah.
prologue. Welcome to the terminal. Visitation. I don't know. I don't know if it would bring us back here next time.
Hmm.
I mean, worst comes to worst, I'm sure we could just skip through dialogue.
Just speedrun.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just do as fast as we can.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's weird to have a
Yahoo!
limitation on saving.
Yeah, in a game like this.
Hmm.
They don't want anyone safe scumming.
I fucking guess so. It's like having a book that you can't put a bookmark in.
This is the
Frustrating a little bit.
kind of game to scummy save all day, though.
You would think.
A visual novel? A VN?
It's all about a safe scumming. Safe scummingly.
Let's see. If I go to continue, where's it? Maybe there's an autosave. I'm gonna test it real quick.
Maybe?
Mayhaps? Mayslaps?
May slaps.
Just look at ye!
That's a geeky.
Totsugeki?
Show me autosave.
Oh shit.
Well, this is right.
Is it?
Oh, okay, yeah. We need to
Or-
like speed through I assume.
These again. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure
that's-
the dialogue stuff we can. Yeah, we can speed through the story
That's
thing again. I'm sure.
easy.
In
Well, actually, I
moments.
wonder if you just.
Yeah, I wonder if we even need to.
Cause let's see. If I go to memories, right?
Yeah, billiards one. Billiards one
we
was
already have it?
unlocked there. We already have it.
All right.
Okay, well,
like save. It just doesn't. There's no icon for it.
there's no indication. Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
Strange.
What is this yick ass face right here?
Yeah. Yeah. La 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 la.
Hey man, you can't be whistling at them girls. What the missus say?
You Kelly or welder? Oh, actually. Yeah, it is kind of like the welders
It's like
thingamabob.
a welder's mask. Yeah.
Phobia for skin cancer.
Glued on googly eye. Eyes shut, but adhesive goggles. Scarf? Could be misinterpreted.
Could be misinterpreted.
Skin cancer?
Huh.
Andrew and Paul. Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Paul. Are you
Glad
sure
we
you want to
could
quit?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes, yes, yes,
yes,
yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Name a more iconic moment from JoJo Part 3.
Not possible.
It
When
was when
they're in
Volume
the
came out and she beat Dio's ass. God damn.
Mm,
That didn't happen. That's a
I don't
fabrication.
think that happened.
that's made up.
When they were in the submarine and they did the like cool secret handshake thing.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was pretty fucking
That was
iconic.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a baseball.
That's
Yeah,
like one
that's
of the
a
only good
baseball.
parts of part 5, the torture dance.
I overall like part 5, but I can respect not being super
I got nothing but disrespect for part 5.
Wow.
Serious. Did we talk about did we talk about JoJo last time, or was
A
that
little bit.
We did talk about it a little bit. I thought we maybe did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were singing the praise of part 4, where I'm just like, man,
I like it.
if only the characters weren't just skin deep.
That's fair. That did think it's fun. I thought it had a nice atmosphere.
I think if part 4 had like a lot, I agree that I feel like the characters get fairly well developed through part 4 compared to part 3, where part 3 I feel like suffered from the lack of time dedicated to character development. A lot of time fighting, a lot less time of character development.
Yeah.
Part 4 really had a better balance of that, I felt, where there was time for the characters to interact and develop outside of a combat setting.
Yeah.
Like part 3 had super interesting and engaging main characters, but did not dedicate enough time to building them. That's my big grief with it. One of my griefs with it is that the characters are ripe with potential, but that potential was not explored as much as it could have been.
In part 5 or
Part 3.
part 3? Yeah.
I think this is somewhat true of part 5, but not as true.
Mhm.
I think kind of like what I said before, I think part 4 does a lot of what it improves upon a lot of what part 3 lacked on, and then part 5 is more comparable to much more comparable to part 3 in its formula.
Yeah.
Kind of doubles back on some of the things that made part 3 not work for me personally.
Yeah. It's like Will Smith, like, ha, it's rewind time.
Oh, actually, that is maybe one way in which part 5 does improve upon part 3, is that the villain, the main antagonist, is present throughout, not just present at the very end.
Yeah.
That's something I
do
liked
that.
a lot. Sending out your goons is not the same as being a present threat,
Yeah.
and that's again part of what made part 4, the latter half of part 4, so fucking good. Good ass, scary ass villain.
I did like
who was
Kira.
very
What do you
present.
mean? What do you mean scary? He's just a normal guy. Just wants to live
He's
very
just a
peaceful
normal
life.
guy who wants to live an ordinary life.
He's regular.
He's just like me. He's just like you. For real, for real.
I thoroughly, I'm thoroughly in the camp of
Yoshikage Kira did
just a
nothing
fan.
wrong.
Yoshikage Kira is a fantastic villain.
I really like the bit where like he
Bloody fantastic villain.
started to get like attached to the new life he was, you know, that he was just like using as a cover.
I love his wife, his not wife.
Yeah.
Just like, wait a
Yeah.
minute, does this man have interests? Is he actually a guy? I just dated him. I got married to him for the clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know how this turned into a JoJo review session. I didn't so much like the fact that he started to catch feelings. I think that the fact that he was so cold is a very big part of what makes him so scary as a character. Is that he is ice cold and self-interested in a way that is not, because pretty much most villains, let alone JoJo villains, are self-interested. But it's not for power. It's not for money. It's not for authority. It's not for status. It's pure it's a different
Yeah.
pure self-interest.
I get
Literally the self, and that made it really interesting too.
Sacrificing anything in order to do for the like status quo of his life.
For his quiet life.
His quiet life in his quiet town.
And his ability was his endgame ability was interesting and frightening.
Yeah.
Made for a very interesting. That whole arc, Bites the Dust, is a very good arc.
Yeah.
I love part 4. I love that.
I do got beef with the arrow plot device of just keep jamming that arrow in there. We'll get more powers, I guess. Or die.
It's-
I don't know.
Yeah, the arrow is a funny one in that sense, but it has to, like, you can't just do it to anyone. It has to work for you. The arrow has to.
I think
the will of the arrow and shit.
my main beef with the arrow is they use it as the MacGuffin in 2 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
Kind of, I guess.
I guess 3. Hold on, wait. You use it. Well, I guess it's not that important.
Well, because it's the
Stone
origin of a
Ocean.
stand in the first. That's how you got to stand in the first place. Generally, is you or somebody, a predecessor of yours, is stabbed with the arrow. So it's always present in that sense. Part 4, it was mostly a plot device in part 4 that set the plot, and then at the end of it, with Bites the Dust, it kind of set up. I agree. Yeah, it set up Bites the Dust. And then later on, it was in part 5. It was really like key. I feel it was present at the very start. It was present at the very end as someone they were fighting over. But I also kind of liked how they presented it at the end of part 5, where, well, spoilers for JoJo part 5, giving you the opportunity right now to tune out if you have not seen part 5.
Alright. JoJo's one of the things where I won't be apologetic with spoilers. Like,
I'm very curious. Okay, I'm personally tend to be very curious with these things. The part
with
there,
more modern things, sure, but like
you've had time. You've had time.
Had time.
Yeah, that's fair. The fact that he fucking Diavolo, he fucking has his ace up the sleeve moment. He has that arrow. All things are his way, and then the MacGuffin does not work for him. It is that MacGuffin that worked so well for the last guy. It doesn't work for him. It just fucking goes right on through. It's not exactly hard to see coming, I guess, but it's still, I feel like it's set up fairly well. And he's another very, very scary villain.
Diavolo?
He's intimidating. He's intimidating. King Crimson is a fucking wild stand.
Oh yeah. How does King Crimson work? It just does.
It just does. It just does.
That was the best translation.
I love the like 2-page long like. Okay, so here's how I think it works, but I don't really. So this doesn't really.
Like the fucking the Santa Denier gymnastics comic.
Yeah,
Except
exactly.
it's, yeah, explaining King Crimson at length.
And I love how like when we get the better translation, it turns out like no, it just skips a bit of time. It's not that bad.
It just works.
It's
It
goofy.
just works.
It's goofy, but it's not that hard to understand.
Yeah.
It's like he watches you. I think. Well, nobody can fucking explain how it works, but in my head,
No.
it's kind of always been like for him, he's watching. If you have like what 3 minutes of a movie,
Mhm.
and he watches through the 3 minutes of the movie, but then you get skipped ahead 30 seconds or 3 minutes of the movie. So he knows what's happened in the 3 minutes that have elapsed, but you missed the 3 minutes. So he's all caught up. Except it happens.
He's
before.
ready to spoil the
And
the
after.
next chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. You're just waiting for that chapter to release still.
Yes.
Shout out to all the people I know who got spoiled on the newest chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. I know like 5 guys. They're like, I'm so pissed. I'm trying to stay anime only, and now I'm just ruined.
Sorry all that. Sorry all that. Sorry all that.
Style that. Style that. I should probably get ready for a bed though, personally.
Yeah.
So
Get your ass to sleep.
I gotta get my ass to sleep.
You get veg, cat girl.
Yeah. Are you planning on continuing to stream, Rock Boy?
It's been a short 10 hours.
It is true.
I could keep going.
Rookie
though.
numbers.
Rookie numbers, let's pump those up. That'll be something.
Hasn't even been half my day yet. What's that about?
Exactly.
What's that about? I still got espresso to drink. I gotta go make at least 2 more martinis.
Mm-hmm.
Martini.
You're holding by that promise, huh?
Yeah, they gotta go.
I have straight up still not finished the first one.
What?
Well,
I haven't finished the first one. I told you, I drink so
You are
slow.
sippy gal.
I drink so fucking slow.
Wiggly pond, more like wiggly sips.
It's fucking true.
kind of got your
It's
ass.
fucking
I
true.
can't deny it. You
Don't
can't really
bite my
defend it
head.
here.
I see you on there.
Yeah.
It's no bite. It's love. It's
Ow.
love, Wiggly. You don't like when I give you a little love bite? Come on.
I'm incredibly poisonous. You will keel over.
Can you poison a rock?
Stop it. Ow. Stop it. Ow. Yeah, rock types aren't immune to poison. Ow. That's steel types. Ow.
For now, hold on.
For now.
Not all rock types.
Not all rock types. Look at Agron.
I mean, past president has shown that gems can be steel.
Oh,
Oh, they can be.
gems can be steel.
Anyway, send people over. Goodbye to people on my stream. I'll see you. Bye bye bye.
Have a good
Bye.